Hello, everyone. I'm sorry if I look a bit disheveled. I am. We've just had like a 2-hour journey home, so I'm a bit flustered. And if I look sweaty, I promise it's not sweat, it is sun cream. Um, anyway. Hi everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy book club day. This is the book club that we're doing in collaboration with Cal. So we're going to be doing the discussions with her very shortly. Hi Han, hi Law, hi Teresa, hi Sophie, hi Aline, hi Tyler, hi Rosie, hi Tej. Tej with a tier 1 for 15 months, by the way. How have we had this channel for so long? Hi Hobbit, hi Lorie, hi Kirst, hi Ruby. Can you answer a question? See? Hi Lolly. No, we're going our separate ways, guys, for August. I think me and Cal said we would maybe do like a couple a year together, but that we'll also do our own ones as well. But guys, this month I am hopeful. Also, Hobbit, did you want to add a book? Did you decide on one? Because I can add it right now. I have the wheel in front of me. I realized I forgot to ask you yesterday. But yeah, this month I am convinced it'll be a good one. Basically the prompt is a popular book you haven't read yet. And I know popular doesn't always necessarily mean good, but I feel like books that you hear about constantly, surely it's going to be at least a 4, right? Like I know there's always going to be books that some people don't like. However, these books that you hear about constantly, all the time, month in, month out, which is the kind of books that we've got in this list, surely a good one. Wait, Teresa? Wait, I think it's Teresa's. I've just clocked. Teresa, did you put in the housemaid? The housemaid is a trilogy. Do you want to quickly pick another one? We have time for you to pick another, Teresa. I've just clocked. I've just opened up the wheel because Cal made it for me. Are you sure, Teresa? Do you want something else? You've got time, Teresa. You've got like 10 minutes, I think, until Cal is going to be ready. So if you change your mind, there's time to add one in. Hobbit, did you want to add one in as well? I think everything else on the list is fine. I don't think any of the others are series. And I've actually only read one of these. And it was None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. And I remember loving that. Hi Ali, welcome in. Gave myself a mini challenge and picked a Canadian author whose book I have heard of but hadn't read yet. Slay. Forgot again, it's okay, I can skip this month. Oh, good. I need a 4 or 5 star. No, but me too. I need a 4 or 5 star. Guys, book club has been a shambles this year. We've just had back. Well, okay, I liked Babel. And I feel like there was another one I liked. What was the other book club book I liked? I think there's been 2 that I've enjoyed this year. Homeseeking was like middle for me, I think. Oh, I liked what was the Halloween one? Not Halloween, like she was, they died. They died and came back to life and they had to like, oh, what was it called? Chat, it's by that author that you guys like. Good Spirits, I liked that one. We read that in like February, no? Oh wait, yeah, it was December. Okay, it was last year. Yeah, January was Fallen Gods, hated that. Then we read Finding Her Edge, hated that. No, guys, I feel like we had one more that was okay. What have our other picks been? I need to look on Fable. What else have we had? Babel I really liked. I 5-starred Fable. Did I say Fable? I meant Babel. Oh no, it has only been that because Birdcage Library, oh, fuck. Guys, we've had really awful picks. There's been one book that I 5-starred from book club. One. I mean, it's always going to be hard, right? Because there's a lot of books in the world. There's a lot of books in the world, and there's a lot of shit books in the world. Hi, Rhiannon. Welcome in, and thank you for the lurk. I finished Fury Bound today, guys, and that I'm feeling some kind of way about. I gave it a 4, mainly because I do just love the characters in the world of the Fury Bound, like the Diabound series. But I will say, Diabound, and for anyone who doesn't know, Sable Sorensen is a pen name for two best friends who are writing these books together. And book 1 felt so cohesive and so together. Fury Bound felt like it was written by 2 different people. And I don't know if it actually was. Like, in sense of, like, I don't know if the bits I liked were written by one person and the bits I don't like were written by another person. But the first 100 pages I loved. Then the middle of the book took me literally 2 months to read. And then the end of the book I loved. Hey, Maggie, I hate you. What did I do to you now? What did I do? Wait, has Kiva just sent her... Why do I feel like this is someone on Loey's account? Why do I feel like Loey wouldn't say that to me? I have just added Kiva's in. It's Ruby, or I think they do have one of their other friends with them as well. It's one of you two. I don't think Loey would do me like that. I reckon Loey is somewhere peeing. The fact that Ruby is typing, ha 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 ha. I know, chat. I just added Kiwi's in. She just put it in Discord. It was Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang. Which, that's the same author from Babel. And I personally loved Babel, so... So far, on the list, we have Into the Blue by Emma Brodie, Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid, The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Oh wait, there's 2 Taylor Jenkins Reid. None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell, Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini, which is mine, That's Not My Name by Megan Lally, Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt, Our Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune, Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall, The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, and Yellowface by R.F. Kuang is our selections. Let me just... I'm very, like... I always copy and paste the whole list and then do loads of shuffles. This book, the reason I got back into reading in high school, what, The Kite Runner? So I thought I'd read it, but I don't think I have. Is there like a screen adaptation of it? I think I've seen the film but not read the book. Because the plot seemed familiar to me. The thing is, I'm not sure, because if I did read it, it was like in my teenage years. I'm far away on ACOTAR and not sure about it. You said book one was... Oh, wait, are you on book one, Teresa? Because I would say I didn't find ACOTAR interesting until at least 70% through book one. And then I would say book two is where you'll really get into things. Book three is one of my favorites in the series. Book four is the Christmas special, and then book five is my favorite book of the series. In your teenage years, so like 40 years ago. Back to your lurk you go. I did also, I had like 10-15 minutes left of my journey when I finished Furybound. So I started another book by... Well, guys, it was a bit counterproductive because I actually wanted to read the one from my shelf, the one that I got in my book subscription by her, but the Noelle W. Illy book, which was The Last to Drown, but that wasn't on Kindle Unlimited, so I found another one of her books that was on Kindle Unlimited, and now I've started that, and it's called Grey After Dark, and it's described as a pulse-pounding thriller, so I'm ready to be thrilled. Grey After Dark. I actually know nothing about it other than it was on Kindle Unlimited. 4.2 rated on Goodreads. Let's read the description. A merciless wilderness, a harrowing attack, a desperate escape. When a tragic accident sidelines Miley's dreams of Olympic gold, she takes a summer job at a mountain guest lodge. The Frank Church Wilderness is remote, but it's the perfect place to train and recover. Local lore about a staffer who died years ago doesn't scare her, but it should. Miley's plan takes a terrifying detour when she's abducted during a morning run. Held captive in a desolate off-grid cabin, she'll have to use her athletic prowess, cunning mind, and courage to survive. But as the nightmare at the cabin escalates, Miley is forced to form an unlikely alliance and a risky escape. Attempt a risky escape. Can she outwit her captors and survive the wilderness before it's too late? Inspired by true events, Grey After Dark is a pulse-pounding psychological thriller with a finale that will leave you breathless. I'm ready to be breathless, guys. Nobody on my friends list has read it. But I did really like one of this author's other book, Ask for Andrea. I spoke about it on stream before. I'm pretty sure I 5-starred it. Oh wait, I'm not logged in, so I don't know if anyone on my friends list read it. So actually, chat, I'm a liar. Also, hi Leah. Yes, the mods got me my Kindle case. It's got books with Meg on it. Also, guys, well, Camel, her Ask for Andrea is also over 4 stars on Goodreads. Ask for Andrea, I would say, is a bit like horror thriller. Basically, Ask for Andrea is about, it follows the story of 3 women who were all killed by the same man. And it's kind of like, if you've ever read or seen The Lovely Bones, it's kind of like the in-between. And like these 3 girls are stuck in the in-between and they're trying to prevent this man from like killing other girls. And it is like one of the most unique books I've read. And I did really enjoy. So now I'm reading everything from her. No, Rhiannon, send it in. I've literally got the wheel in front of me, ready to do after we do discussions with Cal. Send her in, preferably with author name as well. Like, title, author name. Hi, Disco. Oh, perfect. You've got the... Wait, no, this is actually perfect. I hope this wins, Rhiannon, actually, because I wanted to put this in, but I've already read it. But I read it when I was a teenager. It's The Book Thief, for anyone who is wondering. Camel, literally whenever. I'm reading a thriller now, but that's not going to take me long to read, and then I'm completely free. Yeah, I read The Book Thief when I think I must have been like 15. What am I reading? I thought long and hard about this. If it's the fucking doorknob romance, me and you are gonna have big beef. Of course, Teresa. I'm adding in now. This is the one that's gonna be made into a film, right? There's 2 Ali Hazelwoods on this list. She's a popular girl. Wait, Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. Wait, let me put it in. Wait, I've definitely seen this cover before. Oh, it's a memoir. I don't think I've ever read a memoir. So I'm kind of excited for this. I'm going to put it in mod chat. Next read. Have I? Whose memoir have I read? Whose memoir have I read? I don't think I've ever read a memoir. Hobbit, I'm on the edge of my seat. I need to know. Oh, yeah, I did read Sociopath. I still don't know where I stand on that book. Because it was interesting, but also, like, I don't know how much it was actually a memoir. Because I don't believe anything she said. But then it kind of is a memoir, because the whole point is she's a liar. But I do think much of that book was fabricated. Camel, I've literally just started this thriller, but it says there's 6 hours 26. Sorry, I keep shutting the thing. 6 hours left of the book, so it's not a very long one. And then I will read your redeem. Guys, this is thrilling. I think you're only the second person to make that redeem. You're the only other person who has redeemed it is Teresa. Also, guys, I forgot to say, guess who actually remembered to upload on YouTube? I uploaded the book subscription unboxing stream. So that is up if anyone wants to see it. And it has got a co-reading session in it as well. We do have a Discord. Also, hi, Extract Pony. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. It's my Discord that I have with my main channel as well. So this is our little side channel just for reading. But that's my main Discord. Also, guys, while we're on the topic of Discord, I need to address this on my main stream as well. I'm being impersonated on Discord. And this has come to my attention because someone basically joined our Discord this morning with a screenshot of a fake Meg__H Discord that had been messaging her. So if anyone messages you on Discord, it is not me. I don't message people on Discord. Yeah, Hobbit, and we kind of brushed it off because we were like, what the fuck? Like, no one had ever said this before. So we kind of thought it was someone being a bit weird in chat. So me and the mods kind of like brushed it to the side because we were like, who the fuck is gonna impersonate me? Like, what's the point? So we kind of thought they were just trolling and being a bit weird. But now we've had a second person like say it and come with receipts. Like they've put the screenshot in my Discord. Basically their Discord name is Meg__H TV. Mine is just Meg__H. And their account was made in like May or something. So they've been messaging people for like 3 months pretending to be me. So please report the account, guys, because we know what the username is. I do not message people on Discord. The only time I would ever message you on Discord is if I did like a giveaway. And yeah, you had won a giveaway and I was sending you a code. But that would be literally the only time I would privately message one of you. I don't privately DM. So if you get a message, it is not from me. Please report it. I don't know what their end goal is. I don't know if they're trying to scam people. They're just trying to pretend to be me. I truly don't know. But yeah, we have an impersonator. We have a fake Meg. Yeah, also, guys, they are the worst fucking impersonator of me ever. They literally, first of all, they used one of those fuck-ass, like, Discord waving emoji things, and then put, what's up, mate? Like, WASSUP, mate. When the fuck have you ever heard me say, what's up, mate? Extract Pony, thank you for the 300 bits. And then the person replied saying, do I know you? And they replied, I'm a streamer too, and I do like making new friends with other streamers and show love. How is streaming treating you lately? Also, guys, another reason why they're the shittest impersonator ever is these messages were sent at 6 p.m. Oh, right, no, it says 6 p.m. today. Maybe they're in a different time zone. Because it said 6 p.m., so I assumed it was 6 p.m. yesterday. And it said they put the little bubbles thing on Discord as streaming Minecraft. I've not played Minecraft in, like, since the spawn. And that was, like, a month ago. Anyway. I'm on my way, Cal. Hello. Sorry, I was just talking about how I've got an impersonator.
What's up, mate?
Literally, when have you ever heard me say the words, what's up?
I don't even think I rarely ever hear Meg say mate.
Wait, do we have shared chat? Accept stream together.
Oh, we can, yes. Uno minuto.
Oh god, I think I've joined twice. Wait. Maybe? No?
Mute in the shared chat.
I done.
There you go.
Shared chat. Oh, it won't let me.
Everyone say hi to each other.
Everyone say hello. Everyone say what's up, mates? Because that's obviously the way I greet people. That's obviously the way I speak.
That's so funny. Hi, everyone at Meg's.
Hello. Who's ready to talk about
our
mid-read that we had this month?
Oh, yeah. I mean, okay. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Guys, does Meg sound okay? Do I sound okay for Meg?
You're so professional.
Oh, I just want to make sure everyone's having a great time.
I love it because I forget.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. I got you.
Music's a tiny
Okay.
bit loud. That's a me problem. Yep. Better?
Better? I'm
Is
also
that
sensitive. Very valid.
better?
If you guys have suggestions in mine and Meg's, I can do that really well. Meg,
Oh.
I'll let you kick it off and I'll update our wheels. How about
I've
that?
updated my wheel.
Oh, perfect.
Mine is done. Also, Lolly, your suggestion has also already been suggested, so it's already in there.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
But thank you, Gali Pally Callie. My chat, can we say thank you to Gali Pally Callie? Because she did actually make our wheel while I was
Okay.
going through it on a journey home.
I was just trying my best to help. Of course, you guys. Thanks, mate. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome, buddy pals.
Oh god.
All right,
No, I hate
everyone.
it.
What did everyone think of this book? What did everyone rate this?
Yeah, okay. Starting
Meg?
off with rating, I gave it a 3,
Yeah.
and that was probably generous.
Okay, I think I agree. Let me pull my thing up on Goodreads.
Oh yeah, I don't actually know what my review.
I usually don't make it to your book club discussion, so I don't know how you run yours, so you can also take over from me, okay?
Well, we just asked questions, but Teresa did actually send us a bunch of
Oh,
reading
right.
group guide questions that were at the back of the book. I don't know, like some of these might not be, they might be a bit boring, but we can always like try and see what they see what they're saying.
Okay. 2 stars and I was kind. 3.5, 2.5, 2.75.
Let me
Okay.
see.
I gave it a 2.5. I rounded up, but I was the same. I think that was generous.
What was your Goodreads review?
Okay, so I said, was this interesting? Yes. Was it thrilling? Not really. I think I was really excited about the guys, I will say this was my book club pick, okay? So I don't think this was terrible.
That it was.
In comparison to some of the other books we've read in both of our book clubs, I don't think this was that bad.
Yeah.
However, I think this was pitched to me a lot different than I was expecting because I was excited to read this genuinely. So I said I was really excited about the idea and concept of this book, but the execution and the overall plot fell a bit flat. I was 60% in wondering, why does this all matter? And even though it did come together, I just wasn't shocked.
Yeah.
And you, Meg?
I said I feel like this had the potential to be great. Short chapters, lots of POVs, and a fast-paced plot, but it all just fell a little bit flat for me. When the twist first started happening, I was shocked, but then everything got a little bit predictable, and I do think the ending was incredibly rushed. Was fine as a palate cleanser, but I've definitely read better thrillers.
Because her writing style is loved. Yeah, I just like don't feel like I was thrilled. You know, like I was just like, again, 60%, and I was like, what is going on?
I do think Lucy Foley is supposed to have better books. Like,
okay,
everyone talks about, I think The Hunting Party is one that loads of people talk about, and I've not read that. But then
wait, Disco, what else did you read? Is the one Meg just said the one you read? What was it called, Meg?
The Hunting Party.
If I've heard of that. Oh yeah, the Hunting Party. Both. I did nearly DNF halfway through. Genuinely, I only carried on because it was. Yeah, I feel that. I don't know. I felt like there was just like no information. Like I felt like once again, I feel like I've been feeling like this with a lot of books. I'm like, they're not giving me a reason to care. I was like, why do I care about any of this?
And I do think the build up to the murder went on far too long, and then the murder happened far too quickly. And maybe this is toxic, but I was actually upset that only one person got murdered. Because I was ready for at least half of these characters to die.
Yeah, I genuinely thought it was going to be more so like a Clue book where it was like a person dies in the beginning and they all have to figure out from the guest list who did it. That's what I thought I was getting into. But the fact that I had all of this build up to then them trying to figure out what happened, I just like didn't care.
I do also think we probably would have cared more if they'd done actual like flashback chapters into the like school years rather than they just really annoyingly reference the school years all the time, but we never got a POV of that until really close to the end. And by that point I didn't care. Whereas if they'd have put in like flashback chapters, for example, from different of the boys' POVs, maybe we would have started to piece this together and it would have made a bit more sense. So I did find the murder a bit random, to be honest.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, why is all of this happening? And then again, why should we care?
Yeah.
The random ass mentions. Like, why was Boris Johnson in there?
Yeah, the victim wasn't mentioned until the last couple of chapters.
Yeah, I was
I
kind
mean,
of like, who's even dying?
there
You
was
know, like
kind
I
of
was like, what's
nods.
going on?
There was nods to it, I guess, because they talked about the grave,
Yeah.
but like we would have never got there. There wasn't enough clues to have ever got us there.
Yeah, and it was just like I think I was invested in like each of the characters, like as they built up the characters, but I was like, this literally could have been done in like the first 10% and then we moved on. Like I felt like we were at some of the points I was just like, why are all of these people connected? Again, why do I care? Which is really
Yeah.
upsetting because I felt like it could have been so much better.
I also do think it was a little bit too far-fetched and like convenient. Like, oh, like the husband was having an affair with the little sister. The husband
Yeah.
also was the one who dated the best friend's wife's sister back in uni, and that's the reason why she's dead. Like, the fact that this man did all of these things, like, don't get me wrong, he probably did. He was a piece of shit. But it was just
Yeah.
it was a bit too much.
I'm reading what you all are saying too. Did anyone enjoy this? Did anyone find this, and this isn't like, I feel like a lot of people have their different opinions, so if you did enjoy it, but I think there were parts of it that I did like. I liked the setting. I liked the idea of everyone being on this island.
Yeah.
And I someone else said, yeah, I started questioning like people being oh my God, portrayed as a certain character. And like the two people, like the friends that like were suddenly nodding at having an affair. I think all of that was like great pieces to like make this a better story, but it was like all of this build up to like 80% for then the murder to be like 10 pages.
Yeah. I did think the atmosphere on the island, like them talking, like the setting of the scene was really good. Like I felt it
Yeah.
was almost like horror because of
Yeah,
like
like it, yes.
the scary Scottish island that they were on.
I enjoyed it, but I'm not gonna tell anyone about it. Yeah, I do feel like I'll give Lucy Folly another chance. Like maybe I will read something else, but and again, like Meg said, for a palate cleanser, I think it was fine. But yeah, I just like wasn't thrilled. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so fun for us all to read this murder mystery, and then I was just like, oh, this isn't that fun.
But I feel like you couldn't really like guess along, and I think that's half of the fun of it. Like no one would have ever got there, I don't think.
No, I literally was not putting anything together as it was happening. I even like sometimes I feel like this when there's so many POVs in a book that I'm like, I really should write everyone down and connect them all together because I felt like it wasn't doing a good job of like connecting everyone together. Like I mean,
Yeah.
it like was telling their story, but then I was like, again, I keep saying, you guys, why do I care? Why do I care about any of these people or what they're doing?
You know, Hobbit, I agree that I knew it would be the groom that got killed. Like that
Yeah.
wasn't a shock for me, but like I don't think we knew enough about Aoife to like I didn't even consider her as the murderer because I was like, what motive does she
No.
have? Like
Yeah.
there was no hint that she would be the killer. She's
Okay,
just
see,
within
I
her
think
business.
I did pick up on it a little bit in when she said something like they were like, "Oh, they did it for really cheap." And that I just feel like was like a tell to me about like when things like that happen, there probably is like an ulterior motive to it. I never like put her as like I was like, "Oh, she's my top suspect." But when they said that, I was like, "Oh, I could see something like mischievous happening there." I didn't think she'd be the killer, but
That was actually one of the
it was gonna be
questions on the
Freddie.
reading guide is did
Oh,
you
was
guess
it?
who the killer was? What, if any, clues did you pick up on throughout the book that helped contribute to
Mm,
your theory? I just thought they were doing the wedding on the cheap because like they were trying to that was their first wedding, right? They were trying
yeah.
to and she owns a major magazine. So like it's almost like it was comped for PR. So I
Yeah.
didn't even think like, oh, she wants to kill the groom.
Yeah, she was too sweet and innocent. Did anyone else guess that it would be her or no? Yeah,
This
when she started being portrayed as the sweet character.
I did like how Ava mentioned the price
Mm.
thing and said Jules didn't question it because she thinks she's owed niceness. Knew she was the
Oh,
killer because it seemed
weird.
like a random POV.
Hmm.
I just didn't suspect it was her at all.
Yeah, I genuinely well, okay, I also thought, yeah, more people were gonna die. After this just, like, being one person dying, I did think the sister was gonna drown.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that even, like, that was gonna, like, then be portrayed as, like, something that the shitty husband did, you know, and, like, that was, like, another mystery that was happening, then he ends up getting killed anyway. But all of it just, like, being, like, this all happening for one murder,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I also kind of wish they did a Charlie POV because I actually think I probably would have suspected him. If we'd have had a POV of him, I think I could have got on board with him being the murderer.
Yeah, potentially. Charlie was
The best friend, right? I think.
the be yeah, the best friend and then the husband of the one girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The husband of Hannah. Was it Hannah? It's been a few weeks.
Was it Hannah? Yeah, I know it has
There were
been a
so
few.
many
This one I
names
did
in this
read.
book.
I read a little bit early. I got it early from the library. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna read it. But yeah, I do feel like when there are a ton of POVs as well, just like for myself, I do kind of again, I get a little bit confused and I just like forget everything immediately. So
Yeah.
like this was not memorable to me. I do wish like it's like feels sad because I was excited about this, but I'm just like, I guess I need to stop going into books thinking how they're going to be because I did this
Yeah.
a few months ago with another book and I thought it was going to be something that it just completely wasn't and I hated it. So I didn't hate this, but just like, oh, this is not what I was expecting.
Him cheating on Hannah with Jules was not a plot twist for me. I fucking
Oh,
knew that
was
from
it?
page 1. No, I
Oh, yeah,
knew.
yeah,
I
duh.
knew. The girl best
Yes,
friend
for
who they're weirdly
sure.
fucking close with, they like spend loads of time together and exclude the wife. I
Yeah, it
knew.
was so
I
weird.
knew
I
they
was like,
slept
oh, I
together.
hate this.
That wasn't even a
Ugh,
plot twist. That was
men.
just confirming what I already knew.
Yeah, 100%. The hole in the lights go out was my favorite part of the whole book. Oh wait, yeah, Disco. I read your I think that was Disco's in the Discord. Some of you like had exact thoughts that I had. I do think there were really good parts to this. But overall, I just feel like the plot just wasn't there.
I think the build up to
When
the murder was just too long, and we didn't get enough
yeah.
context as to why the killer killed until after.
Yes. Yeah,
Because they
yeah,
kept
until
talking about
after.
this fucking survival game, but I actually wish we'd gone back in time
Yes.
and seen
Yeah.
snippets of it rather than just heard about it. I hated it, felt like I
Yes.
was just constantly not in on an inside joke.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to
Yeah,
know
the whole ending.
things. Open the fucking door, let me in.
All right, so then one of the questions is who is your favorite character? Were there any characters that you guys really liked? I know some of you did say that there were a few characters that you did really like.
Honestly, the little sister. She was done wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think she's done wrong.
And
Hannah, was that
the best
Charlie's
friend's
wife?
wife,
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys, I liked the old man too that always had the meat cleaver. I loved him. He
What,
was just like a random side character.
Aoife's husband.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
just there, like
Well,
always with the meat cleaver.
I liked Tifa, honestly, and I think, she was
Mhm.
justified in what she did. Sorry.
Yeah. She was a girl on a mission, you know?
He
Yeah.
literally murdered her little brother. It left him to drown. Do you know how fucking
It's
barbaric that is? Just tied him up and left him to drown.
like the whole idea of the game that they were playing is just insane. Insane.
Yeah, so Aoife's husband was her little brother's best friend.
Oh, I see.
So they were both getting their revenge. But honestly, I wish he'd meat cleavered someone because he had
Yeah.
it in his arsenal.
There should have been more death. There should have been more death. More
Yeah.
people should have died. The survival thing reminded me of the hazing rituals, and I actually went down a bit of a rabbit hole researching it, and it was really interesting. Like hazing rituals and like sororities and stuff in college.
Oh, you should actually, Cal, this would be a really good like thing for you to look into because it is a massive
Mhm.
thing here. So while you have like hazing in like sororities and stuff, the elite schools in the UK also have a similar version to that, which
Oh.
it's basically like
Mhm.
these rich Tories that go to these schools like Eton and
Yeah.
allegedly go to these schools like Eton and all of these places. They do like horrific things to try and get into these inner circle
Ooh.
clubs. There's a
Mm.
guys, what is that film that's got Sam Claflin in about it's literally about this. Fuck. What is the film that I'm thinking of?
Oxford Club?
No.
Sam Claflin?
I'm sure it's Sam Claflin.
Someone's gonna know.
I'm searching desperately. I don't think it's called Oxford Club. Sam Claflin film.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up.
About Oxford hazing. The Riot Club.
Mm.
The Riot Club is literally about this, and that's at Oxford, but it's basically like an elite dining club where all of these like rich white men get together and commit like illegal things to get into
Oh my
the
god,
circle.
who wants to watch a movie later?
Movie night?
Movie night? Wait, that would be fun.
But these characters really reminded me of the boys in the Riot Club, and it's this rich, like, these rich white boys who have all this privilege and they just fucking go around and they don't care about anyone else. They don't care about repercussions because ultimately they wouldn't get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Like, their parents have, like, influence and things. They would just buy their way out of it, which is exactly what happened with... What even was the groom's name? I hated him so much. Will. Exactly what happened with Will. His dad was the dean of the school.
Vitage.
Vitage. One of the other questions was, the guest list is a modern take on the murder mystery. In what ways does Foley modernize and update the classic murder mystery? I think she killed the classic murder mystery.
Yeah, I don't even feel like there was no mystery. I feel like there was. I think the way that like the flashbacks happened and them jumping from the different POVs just like did it so wrong. I think it could have been done better, but like us not knowing who was killed, like we didn't get to be detectives and like try to figure out who committed the murder. So there was like nothing for us to solve.
No, we didn't get enough
and
information.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's like the whole point of reading a murder mystery is like you're trying to figure it out too. But there was like none of that. Like it wasn't giving us any of like these suspects. There was no, I mean, it made it seem like everyone could have been a suspect, you know, but like it wasn't really like built up to be like that. Agatha Christie's reheated nachos.
Don't even insult Agatha Christie like that. Agatha Christie wrote some bangers, but this is just, I don't know, like we just didn't know enough.
Yeah.
I feel like it didn't give the satisfying result.
Yes. Just what Teresa said. It was like, it felt like the ending was just like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And now it's over. So, oh my God, you guys. Another bad book club pick. And this one was mine. So, like, what the hell are we going to do?
I just feel like with a thriller, you want that eureka moment. You want the, oh my God, it was sitting in front of me the whole time. We didn't have that.
And you just like weren't getting that. No.
Okay. Any other thoughts, guys, on the book? I'm looking through the questions and some of these are like...
Yeah, we've kind of gotten through a bunch or like kind of we're just going through.
Yeah.
I think the only mystery I think came near the end when the five of them were sitting up to kill Will, but who actually did it? Yeah, the writing was so painfully repetitive. I started counting how many repeated lines at one point. Oh, interesting. I listened to it. I did listen to it as an audiobook. So I feel like sometimes I don't pick up on that things as much as physically reading it.
Yeah.
But I was just like, let's get to the point.
But also there were so many characters that added nothing to the plot as well. And I think the addition of so many characters made it more confusing. They could have easily cut out half of those people because we didn't need to know them.
Think and to what you were saying before, Meg, like I think if we took out those people and then put in more of the story about the boys in college and like what they were doing, I feel like that would have added so much more to it. Because like we obviously know why it like the murder happened and like what the plan was, but it was like we only got like tidbits of that.
I also feel like we knew nothing about the bride, really.
Yeah.
Like, she was also a nothing character, and it was her fucking wedding. Jules. I feel like we knew nothing about Jules.
Yeah, it was just like, I don't know. I really liked how they had all of these different people in the book, like in terms of like the different POVs. I liked that. But I really just like thought like the guest list, like we would obviously see more from the bride and groom. You would see more coming from other people like within this guest list. And, like, again, maybe more people would have died. Maybe more people would have had connections. Someone also said I saw, like, the amount of English people was just jarring. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like the setting was cool, but it could have been better to add to, like, this Irish island that you only get to by boat. This, like, guest
Although
list where everyone's connected. Go ahead.
I do think the whole groomsman like side of things needed to be English
Well, oh, yeah, for
because
sure.
of the whole context of like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
riot club thing. That's essentially what they were doing.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be like Knives Out. I thought it was gonna literally be more like Clue, and, like, it was going to be, like, all of these people trying to solve who got murdered in, like, the first few chapters, and then they're trying to solve it, but it was really just, like, this entire backstory built up to not a random person doing it, but, like, it kind of was. Like, all of this just, like, somehow happened. I don't know.
Yeah, because they all just got on the boat, right? After the murder happened,
Y
it was like, okay, home
yeah.
time. I kind like the murder kind of needed to happen in the middle. And then we needed a bit of
Yeah.
fallout and aftermath. Because what do you mean we all just went home?
Yeah, what like, yeah, there was oh my god.
You're telling me Hannah went home with her fucking cheating husband?
Well, oh, yeah,
They
we didn't get
did.
to hear anything about
They just got
that.
back on the boat together. Right? I'm sure that's what
Yeah,
happened at the end.
weren't they I think she was, like, gonna be like, we're gonna pretend that this didn't happen."
Girl.
Have some self-respect.
But also,
Hello?
yeah, like the person he cheated with, her husband is now dead. Who do you think's gonna be like? Whose shoulder is she gonna be crying on?
Yeah!
Your husband.
Oh my god.
Your
Literally.
husband, Hannah.
I pretend she drowns him. Yeah, I expected it more like, again, yeah, stranded on an island. I feel like the setting was set up to be so good, and then, like, imagine there's this big storm. Like, why did the power not go out? Why did someone not get killed in the study with a candlestick? You
Yeah.
know? Like, this literally could have been all of that and more, and then it was just like, "Oh, this person died, call the cops,
That's the
everyone
thing.
leave."
I wanted Aoife to go on like a full-on fucking killing spree, killing all the the
Yeah!
Eton boys, like in mysterious ways throughout, taking them out one by one. I wanted drama. Honestly,
Ugh.
Lucy Foley, if you ever decide to do like a 1.5 novella of Hannah killing her husband, I'll read it.
Yeah, I'll read it for
But
sure.
other than that,
We'll
I
book
think
club
I'm
it.
done.
Yeah. I do think, yeah, if anyone has any recommendations that you were like, "Oh, this one by Lucy Foley was really good," but I think I'm like, maybe I'll give one more a chance, but
Yeah,
the
let's see
fact
what
that I
her
was
other
just
books
like, yeah.
are. The guest, like she's literally known as author of the guest list, so I
Of the
assume
guest
that's her
list,
big one.
yeah.
Oh, the Midnight Feast I've also heard of.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, she has quite a few. Wait.
Oh, The Paris Apartment. I always see this book on, like, donation bookshelves, like, whenever
Yeah.
I go to my like, secondhand bookshop,
Wait,
I always see that one.
she's written one with Agatha Christie.
What? Oh, yeah, I see.
Murder at the Grand Alpine Hotel, Lucy Foley, Agatha Christie.
Oh, published in September.
Not with.
This September.
But it looks like with. Like that's how I'm reading that.
Agatha Christie creator, it says.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah,
Oh.
Agatha Christie is in fact dead. She's been dead for 40 years.
Well, guys, maybe we'll dive into this and see what this is about on September 22nd, 2026.
Guys, it was an easy mistake to make. I just went on Goodreads and it said Lucy Foley, Agatha Christie.
Guys, I literally have no idea who any people are ever, so we're just girls. The hunting party is very much like the guest list, it sounds like.
I saw someone say that. Disco, was it you who said that the plots were basically the same?
Oh, because like, I feel like, again, I look at the cover and I see this and I'm like, oh, is this like supposed to be like all of these friends and like one person's hunting them? And that seems like it would be really good. That's literally an episode of Criminal Minds. But then it's like, I feel like you like have these expectations going into books and then it just like flops. It's like not what you're expecting. And I think that's like obviously my own brain personally, but I don't know, how is your Goodreads description going to fail at what I'm reading?
Now I'm wondering if she's a one-trick pony, because I'm also now reading the Midnight Feast description. It's the opening night of the manor and no expense, small or large, has been spared. The infinity pool sparkles, crystal pouches for guests' healing have been placed in the seaside cottages and woodland hutches. The manor mule cocktail, it's got ingredients I'm not going to read, is being poured with a heavy hand. Everyone is wearing linen. But under the burning midsummer sun, darkness stirs. Old friends and enemies circulate among the guests. Everything is a party with a murderer.
Yeah, literally. Then it says the founder, the husband, the mystery guest, the kitchen help. So it does just seem like that you get all of these POVs of everyone who could be the killer.
She loves the guest.
Yeah, she loves a guest.
She loves a party with a murder.
Yeah, I really am not a thriller girly, which is something I discover after every. See, Meg and I feel like are thriller girlies. Like, this is things we like. And so I do feel like now, because I feel like Meg and I have both been discussing, like, we don't really care for Frida McFadden anymore. Like, she's the same way it seems Lucy Foley is, where like she has a formula that she writes to. Yeah, and that's just like how it is. But I feel like now, like, there's so many, like, Frida McFadden has written so many books to where it's like, if you read thrillers, they all just like start feeling the same. So you really have to do things differently in thrillers to make them, one, thrilling, and two, like, keep people guessing to make them want to keep reading. Because it's like, I can get through a thriller book in a day if it's like that good and it draws me in. But if it's something like this, obviously, where I wasn't feeling thrilled, I wasn't trying to figure it out, it just like doesn't work.
But I do just think authors are missing a trick writing the same plot line with different characters. Because I don't think ultimately people want that, especially from a thriller. I feel like the good thrillers, like, I will not shut up about Strange Sally Diamond. I loved Strange Sally Diamond because it was something so different. And I truly had no idea when I started that book where it was going to end up in the best way. And I feel like you need to have a bit of surprise or like something different, or you can't just have the same shit with a thriller, because then you're not thrilling. Well,
no one.
We tried.
Yeah, you know, guys, to be fair, I did have fun, like, the idea of us reading. I definitely think we should do a book club together again. I feel like we're just like getting so unlucky with the books that we're picking, because it does seem like they're going to be good, but like, we all obviously want to recommend books that we haven't read. So it's like, we don't know if they're actually going to be great or not. So it's like, it is just what happens. I'm glad we did this together.
And to be fair,
are you doing?
It did the purpose. The prompt was a palate cleanser book. It was a palate cleanser. It did serve its purpose as a palate cleanser.
Yeah. I'm so glad we didn't read historical fiction this month. Like, this book probably took me like 3 or 4 days to get through, which is what I wanted. I just wanted something simple. We had a decent time reading it. However, hopefully this next month will be better.
Yeah. What was your
another cross book club
prompt for next month?
We are doing, I'll pull it up so I can we are doing books set around traveling or based in a place you would love to travel to.
Slay.
And you?
We're doing a popular book that you have yet to read.
Yeah. Do we want to spin our wheels together?
We can.
Okay, let me pull you up. You can. Do you want me to go first? I can go first.
Yeah, you can go first.
Or you can go. I don't mind.
Let me give you guys a Cal POV. Drag her across.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up Meg's POV. I can't find her anymore. I have so many different tabs. Whoa, there I am. Whoa, this is looking scary. Okay, hold on, you guys. This is cute. Oh, hey guys, I'm waving to you. Oh, well, you guys can see me, but I can see me on Meg's screen, and it's really scaring.
It's so funny because the delay. She's like, I'm waving. 5 seconds later.
5 seconds later, actually waving. Okay, let me put you. I have to like move my camera so that you're on the right spot. Okay, here's Meg. I think. Oh my god! Wait, no, you want to watch me? I'll then. Okay, I see. I'm doing this wrong, right?
You don't need to see me.
Pulling you up, and then I'm like seeing myself again. I'm like, oh no, this is not right. Okay, here we go. Let me get the wheel.
Guys, we need some 5-star reads this month. Surely. At least a 4. I'll take a 4.
I'm gonna be really sad if it isn't great. But you know, it's gonna be good. You guys, we're gonna have good months this month. Okay, can you see me, Meg?
Point, the bar is on the floor. Yes.
Okay, here we go. Are we scared? I also hope it's books I already. Here we go.
I don't know why you're getting the like mouth sound effects. Let me just go to a normal bongo tap.
Yay! Camels pick one.
Slay.
I have this book. This is main characters. I can't remember the author. I don't know if you know it off the top of your head, Camel. It's literally a book I own that is in my read next pile.
Do you want me to read the description? I've got it up for you.
Oh, sure. Yeah, go on.
Okay. From beloved author Hannah Orenstein, this love letter to lake life is The Parent Trap for adults. The story of two half-sisters who meet for the first time at their father's cabin in Maine after his unexpected death. Every summer, Vivian Levy and Lucy Webster spend a month with their father at his lake house, separately. Raised in New York City, Vivian is an ambitious sommelier with a secret that could derail her future. Lucy grew up in a tiny Maine town where she now teaches high school English while watching her marriage unravel. They've never met. While Lucy envied her half-sister from afar, their father kept Vivian in the dark. When Vivian arrives at the lake to spread his ashes and sell his cabin, she's shocked to find Lucy there, awaiting his return. In an ideal world, they'd help each other through their grief. Instead, forced to spend the summer together, they fight through a storm of suspicion and hostility to untangle the messy truth about their parents' past. While Lucy is desperate to hold on to the house, Vivian is scrambling after a betrayal. After 30 years apart, is it too late for them to be a family? For fans of Carly Fortune and Ellen Hildebrand, this sister story set on a lush lake brims with undeniable heart, depth, charm, and humour that have endeared Hannah Orenstein to legion of readers.
Ooh. Wait, I love a Parent Trap kind of book. That'll be so fun.
That sounds fun.
Ooh. Okay, exciting. Let me get Meg up.
Yeah, that was Cal's pick, guys.
Yeah. So that will be, I will put that in Discord and in the Fable Book Club for everyone later. So now we have Meg's. Meg's theme is popular books you haven't read yet, correct?
Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to be ready to pull up your description.
Doing all of the shuffles so no one can complain about rigging. And the August book club pick is Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I think Hobbit hates this.
Oh no. Okay, so Yellowface, here I have it for you. Authors Juniper Hayward and Athena Liu were supposed to be twin rising stars, but Athena is a literary darling while June is a nobody. Who wants stories about basic white girls, June thinks. So when June witnesses Athena's death in a freak accident, she acts on impulse, stealing Athena's just finished masterpiece, an experimental novel about the unsung contributions of Chinese laborers during World War I. So what if June edits Athena's novel and sends it to her agent as her own work? So what if she lets her new publisher rebrand her as Juniper Song, complete with the ambiguously ethnic author photo? The piece of history deserved to be told to whoever the teller. This is what June believes, and the New York Times bestseller list agrees. But June cannot escape Athena's shadow, and emerging evidence threatens her stolen success. As she races to protect her secret, she discovers exactly how far she will go to keep what she thinks she deserves.
I'm excited to read.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm excited. That's like been one that's on my list that I'm just like, I haven't picked up, so I'm excited to be forced to pick it up.
I saw it. It was on every tube station advert for like months.
Ooh.
I'll pull up my journals because I had some thoughts. The people that have read it, what did you guys rate it? It won't impact my rating because Hobbit gave Babel a 1 star and I gave it a 5. So
yeah.
I've accepted this. I get to be a hater
3.5.
again.
Ooh, a DNF. Ooh, all right.
Like I
Well,
said, it's not going to impact my opinions because I've loved books that you guys have hated. So,
yeah. Well, exciting.
well, this was fun. And we'll plan
This was
another
fun.
one, another joint one.
Yes, we'll have to do something again later this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Are
thank
you
you
going to
so much.
continue reading, honey?
I'm going to do one round of stints. Yeah.
Okay. We will come see you and hang out with you, okay?
Thank you.
I'll see you in a bit. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining book club with us.
Goodbye,
Chat, say
Gally.
bye to each other.
Goodbye, Gally Pally Callies chat.
Goodbye, Meg. Bye, Meg's chat. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you in a minute. Bye.
Oh, wait, I'm going to Discord call. Wait, I was leaving the wrong thing. Okay, guys, let me put the message in quick. Okay. And Kiva, congratulations on winning book club. I'm interested to read this one because I 5-starred Babel, which was one of her other books. So, will be August's pick. Discussions will be okay. Technically 4 weeks will be on Sunday the 30th. However, I will be working that day, even though it's a Sunday. How about we could do the week after, the 6th of September. Thoughts? Sunday the 6th of September. I actually can't believe 3 of the 8 book clubs. I mean, to be fair, this month there would have been people that had read it regardless because it's a popular book. Like, the month was popular books. So this one would have been the month for sure that some people would have read. And last month was wait, not last month, the month before was like a book that's recommended to you, right? So again, chances are there'll be some repeats there. It was so close to landing on None of This Is True, which I've already read. But yeah, Camel, I am manifesting a new book for you soon. Discussion 6th of September. Guys, thoughts? What if next month, instead of doing a prompt, we read one of the books that I get in my book subscription? Because they will get delivered that week, I'm pretty sure. Or like the week before. So we can unbox them together on screen. And then that could be the book that we read for September. Because I get Fairy Loot Romantasy and I also get the diverse pick from Wordy and Wild. So we could spin between those two. And obviously I don't know what they will be. What I can do is for Wordy and Wild, I won't pick the book that month. I'll just let it like default to whatever diverse pick she chooses. And that way we're getting 2 random books. And then we can choose, maybe you don't even need to spin between those 2. We could do like a poll between which one of those 2 we want to read. I feel like that could be fun. Rosie, the Wordy and Wild one can be any genre. The Fairy Loot one will be romantasy. So theoretically, yes, it can be any. Cal, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How are we doing? For those of you who don't know me, which we have just done a book club discussion together, so I feel like you do know me now. What's up, mates? For those of you from Cal's stream who don't know me, my name is Meg. I am 28 from the UK. This is our alt account, actually. we do reading streams over here. We're going to do a couple of stints now. And we do also have a main channel that we do gaming on. You guys have maybe seen some of mine and Cal's incredible gameplay. We do RV there yet. We did great in the RV. But yes, for those of you from my channel who aren't following Cal, please do make sure you drop a follow. We've just discussed. I can't speak today. I'm not here. Okay. We've decided for next month. So we've just done our spin, obviously, for this month. We've decided for September we're gonna pick between one of my book subscription books, and we'll like poll between the two options for my subscriptions, because again, that's going to be completely random books, and we're basically letting two companies decide what we're reading. And then I do feel like October we should do horror, because it's Halloween. Do you think Tress is excited to do a horror book? I know we obviously have our prompt jar, but given that it's like a themed month, like how we do a Christmas book in December, Evo's working wild to rig it. Yeah, I think October, guys, we have to do a horror, simply. I mean, Camel, we can factor that in as well. We can factor in if it's going to be hard for people to get, we can do like the Wordy and Wild one. And I just won't select a Wordy and Wild book for that month. I'll just take whatever the diverse pick is. Hobbit is going to know spoilers. Hobbit, don't tell anyone. But yeah, if the Fairy Loot one is easy to get, then we can just put that into the mix as well. I would say for October, we don't do thriller, we just do horror. If it's a thriller that's also categorized as a horror, we can accept it, but specifically books that are categorized as horror. I mean, to be fair, Hobbit, you won't know which one we pick because we'll poll between the two anyway. I already know what I'm putting in. Guys, I'm saying it now. No one else can have it because it's going to be my pick. I keep seeing it on TikTok. It's being made into a film. It's called Incidents Around the House. I think that's going to be my pick. And it's being made into a film. So nobody can pick that in October, because that's going to be my one. It's being made into a film called like Other Mother or something like that. But yeah, I think we should do horror in October just for the thrill of it. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna do a round of stints. I'm only gonna do one. Actually, hang on. What time is it? Guys, controversially, it's 20 to 10. Maybe I'll do 30 minutes or like 35 minutes. Let's do 30 minutes because I'm just thinking if we do a 50-minute one, it's going to be an hour and that's going to be nearly 11 o'clock and I do need to wash my hair. So let's get into the garden. I have in fact been out all day. So yeah, let's do 30 minute, just one 30-minute one. We can still add our tasks and everything, but it's just a little bit of reading to end the day. Oh, read 30 minutes. Okay, let's get set up. We haven't actually been in the gazebo for a while. Oh, yes, mods, please could you update the Discord command? I'm now reading Grey After Dark by... Hang on, let me type it. It'll be easier. No, for this one. It's... By Noelle. Wait, is it Illy or... Hang on. Ah! Yeah. Like that. Hey guys, I hate to break it to you, but there is in fact a redeem where you can pick my next read, so if you want me to read it, you have the option to force me to. Camel has just forced me to read one. Thank you, Dresser. I mean, Hobbit, it will be on a cooldown now for a week. Because I put it on a week's cooldown, just to give me time to read the last suggestion before just basically so I don't have like a stack of books to read. I don't want to be indebted for like the next like 3 months because all of you have redeemed at the same time. But Hobbit, please feel free to use it. I put it there so that like you can suggest a book that you love. It doesn't have to be the BK Borison one, but if there's something you want me to read, I will read anything. I did ask that people don't suggest like the Doorknob smut book or anything like that, just because, you know, it's a waste of money to have to buy it, and also we know I'm not going to enjoy it. But like, if there's a book that you've loved, I'm so happy to read anything. I'm not really like a picky reader, to be fair. Hobbit, you can interview me if you want. If it would make you feel better about it, I'm happy to do an interview. I actually think that would be kind of thrilling. You could pick me a book. Oh my god, guys, next book stream. Or we could even do it while we're just playing like Animal Crossing or something. Hobbit can interview me so that she can redeem. When I use the redeem again, Teresa's going to make me read Penelope Douglas. I just know it. Like, I know it in my bones. Five Brothers is getting put in. I know she's going to do that to me. Oh. Okay. I have read Twilight, Teresa, but you can only obviously suggest one book. So you can put Twilight in, but you're only going to get me reading book 1. And I have read it. Okay, guys, does anyone want a task for the 30 minutes? We'll just be doing the one stint, so now is your time. I still need to read Weaving Shore. It's on my list. I literally have it sat on the shelf behind me. Read 30 minutes. Cal, read 2 chapters of CC. Hobbit. Get dog to move. Rhiannon, read 30 nins. Kiwi, Victory Royale. Lolly, read 30 nins. Please, yeah, please do pet the dog for us. Rosie, Diamond Art section. Teresa, read 30 nins. She's 12 and slow and hasn't moved for 6 hours, but I needed to get up for a pee. Please give her head pats. Adele, read 30 mins. Tyler, read 30 mins. Rahina. Wait. It's spelled like this, isn't it? Why am I know how your name is spelled. That's Irina. Finish. Tarot reading. I think that's everyone, right? Oh, Law. Sorry, Law. Read 30 mins. I think that's everyone. Did I miss anyone? Speak now or forever hold your peace. While I set up my... my thingy. Okay, guys. We're gonna lock in, and I shall see you guys in 30 minutes. Okay, I'm 16% through. 16% through my book that I started 2 hours ago. I'm liking it so far. It's something a little bit different. It's kind of like, it feels familiar, but like, I feel like it feels familiar to like a true crime case rather than a book. Okay, how did everyone get on with their tasks? Also, while I remember, let me update the Fable. Books. Wait, why didn't it? Did that update? Please hold. Okay, Kiva. Adele. Cal Lolly. Camel Sophie. Rosie. Law. Teresa Rahina. My task is bed rotting. Valid. Hobbit. Managed to get my dog upstairs to my room, which usually takes an hour. Slay. Did 25 minutes, had to stop. Tyler, I feel like you need like a vibey read. Okay, Fable's not showing us updated for me, but as long as it's updated for you guys. Okay, it's just done. Kickoff August 2nd. September 6th will be discussion. And then... Okay, done. Fable is updated. Okay, guys. It do be bedtime. A girl needs to go shower and wash her hair. There isn't going to be a stream tomorrow because I need to get a food shop delivered and do some cooking and meal prep tomorrow. But I'll be live Tuesday and Wednesday. And Tuesday we have another Metro Chameleon lobby, guys. I just love it. I love Metro Chameleon. Okay, Sam is still live. I think he's still reacting. So we can go to Sam's alt. I'm not sure how long he's got left on his reacts, but I think it was quite a long video today. So I think he's probably still got a little bit left. And I'm not sure if he's recording anything else after. So go show Samuel some love. Yeah, I shall see you guys on Tuesday. Have a lovely start to your week. And I shall see you guys in a couple of days. Thank you so much for hanging out and reading with me. Thank you for getting involved in book discussion. I'm excited to see where this next one takes us because I've seen a lot about this book. So I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Riddle me curious. But yes, go show some love to Sam and I shall see you guys in a couple of